Y'all, it looks like Remy Ma is finally realizing she fumbled the biggest bag of her life. And I'm not talking about money, I'm talking about Papoose. Sis cheated on him for months with one of his proteges, and now that he's moved on for good, she's suddenly realizing what she lost. But here's the gag. Papoose has no interest in going back because he's happily building a future with his new woman, Clarissa Shields. And Clarissa is not about to let Remy sneak her way back in, because she just came out swinging, exposing all the ways Remy has been moving foul behind the scenes. She even revealed that Remy has been sending Pap some very inappropriate pics, trying to seduce him back into her life. So what exactly is Remy's endgame here? Is she trying to ruin Papoose's happiness out of spite, or does she actually want him back? Let's break it all down because this tea is piping hot. Okay, so Remy is definitely feeling some type of way about Clarissa and Papoose's relationship. And it's not just because she lost her man, it's because Clarissa is not just some Instagram baddie that Pap scooped up for fun. Clarissa is a real one. She's not some random model or reality TV chick. She's a world-class boxer.
According to sources, this gets under Remy's skin because now she can't say that Papoose downgraded. Now, I'm not going to try and say that Remy isn't a catch herself. She can say it because she is an accomplished rapper of sorts once upon a time. And she's doing well for herself, kind of a bit. But like I said, there's just no way that she can say that Clarissa is a downgrade. Y'all remember that she and Papoose ended things when she cheated on him with Easy the Block Captain.
Don't give a f*** this nigga. Just tell him stop spewing the business. If a nigga thought you was to help, that could really ruin your image. We're talking to Rock and Michelle, Pap and Rim. That's us. Y'all the poster child symbol for black love. We think that y'all marriages still have to go through them stages. Every interview, he show his admiration and tell the world how he think his woman the greatest. They held you down in prison for 6 years.
Now, Papoose was so upset that he got into a fight with Easy and knocked him out. But at that moment, he was done with Remy, even if she didn't know it at the time, because she spent months denying the affair and claiming that her marriage with Papoose was fine and people were making things up. But then Papoose made it clear that he had moved on from Remy, and he soon went public with Clarissa. However, he tried to keep it respectful to Remy and never publicly accused her of cheating or said anything mean to embarrass her in public. However, Remy got salty over the relationship with Clarissa and decided to take things to a messy level for Clarissa and Papoose by blowing them up on social media. She timed it perfectly to coincide with the time when a movie based on Clarissa's life was set to air, featuring Ryan Destiny and a bunch of other artists. The film was a big deal and Clarissa needed all the positive publicity that she could get. And fans were convinced that Remy deliberately wanted to sabotage that for her out of jealousy. She went off on Papoose and Clarissa on Instagram, leaking texts that Clarissa sent to him where she wrote, "You take accountability. You are the one who is married. If you can't at least sleep on the phone with me or be with me in person, it shouldn't be a big deal to let me know you made it home safe or to communicate you fell asleep in the Sprinter." Yeah, it sounded like Clarissa and Papoose were sneaking around before Papoose and Remy officially ended things, and she was asking Papoose to be upfront with her. And Remy clowned her for it, writing, "Papoose dumb self fell asleep on the phone with Clarissa. Laying in my house, he refuses to leave. This beast supposed to be a world champion boxer and get scary and hung up as soon as she heard my voice. Now I'm telling everything. Oh, and baby girl, you not the only one." Well, she didn't stop there because she also wrote, "This lady Clarissa Shields and that sorry-ass publicity team been putting out fake stories on me every day to make me look bad and him look like God's gift for too long. I begged Pat to put out something to stop the narrative, and he kept telling me just stay quiet. That's the best thing to do. Well, I'm tired. Oh, and he said he would never F you cause you're ugly. But don't worry, I saw everything. Now the world gonna see it since you so tough, boo."
And let's keep it real. Remy probably thought Papoose was going to come running back to her the second she snapped her fingers. She probably assumed that he'd never actually move on, because for so many years, he was all about her. Like, let's not forget, this man stuck by her when she was locked up for 6 years. He married her in prison, he held her down, he never cheated, and he waited for her like some Disney-level fairy tale prince. But what did Remy do the second she got out? Cheated. And not just on some one-time mistake type of cheating. She was out here creeping with Easy the Block Captain for months behind Papoose's back. And when the truth finally came out, Pap was like, yeah, nah, I'm good. He walked away from the marriage and moved on like the king he is, and Remy did not see that coming. Now, at first, Pap and Clarissa kept their relationship low-key. It wasn't all over social media, and people just assumed that Pap was taking his time since he had just come out of a long-term marriage. But then, out of nowhere, Pap went public with Clarissa. And baby, the internet was shook. And what really got under Remy's skin? Clarissa is no downgrade. This woman is a 2-time Olympic gold medalist, a multi-division world champion, and one of the most accomplished female athletes of all time. Like, Remy couldn't even pretend that Pap downgraded. This wasn't some random rebound chick. Clarissa is successful, rich, talented, and respected globally. And Remy, she couldn't handle it. So what did she do? Got messy. She went on a social media rampage, blasting Pap and Clarissa, exposing private texts, and trying to make them look bad. She even tried to sabotage Clarissa's new movie, which was set to be released around the same time she started all this drama. Like, Remy really wanted to ruin everything just to be petty.
Then made some serious allegations about how she was a victim of DV because Papoose allegedly put his hands on her frequently and was with her. She wrote, "Play with police, Pap, so you forgot the pool never got finished being remodeled because you were attacking me in the garage and the workers called the cops to get you off me? I'm edit-ish. Next is the audio and video. Keep lying." But y'all, she went straight in up. Yuck that fool, because she wasn't done. Because she finally revealed the real reason that she was so salty. According to her, she and Clarissa went way back and used to be on good terms before Clarissa stabbed her in the back and stole her husband from right underneath their very nose. She shared screenshots of Clarissa in her DMs and wrote, "And here's Papoose weirdo girlfriend wishing me Happy New Year's a couple days later." This lady was actually hitting me for advice on how to show off her body. This is crazy. I created this monster though, praising you, knowing things weren't right, and keeping quiet knowing the truth. You think you know what I got, so that's why you feel comfortable lying to these people. I promise you, you're gonna be sorry. But at this point, Clarissa was sick and tired of Remy's BS, and she finally replied saying, "I can't believe a 45-year-old woman is crashing out like this. Clown behavior." Then Remy clapped back with, "I'm not 45 yet, but you are 29, and I'll just say this. You're not aging like wine. Again, I'm not your enemy. Tell your boyfriend buy you some flowers and gifts," and didn't answer any of his phones because he was with his Cali girl this week.
She posted texts between Clarissa and Papoose, trying to make it seem like Clarissa was begging for his attention while he was still with Remy. She wrote, "Papoose's dumb self fell asleep on the phone with Clarissa laying in my house. He refuses to leave. This supposed to be a world champion boxer, but she got scared and hung up soon as she heard my voice. Now I'm telling everything." Then she tried to clown Clarissa even more, writing, "Oh, and baby girl, you not the only one. You looking real desperate out here. My man played you." Like, girl, you cheated and now you're trying to play the victim? But Clarissa wasn't about to sit back and let Remy talk reckless. She clapped back hard, basically saying, "I can't believe a 45-year-old woman is crashing out like this. Clown behavior." And Remy tried to fire back with some age shade, but Clarissa shut that down real quick. And if that wasn't enough, Clarissa then revealed that Remy has been sending Pap thirst traps behind the scenes, trying to tempt him back. Now, why would she do that if she didn't want him back? She knows he's about to propose to Clarissa, and she is not having it. Yes, y'all, word on the street is that Pap is getting ready to pop the question, and after everything he went through with Remy, he's still ready to believe in love again. And Clarissa is here for it. She recently opened up about how much she loves Pap, saying, "I love him. I love having his support. It's different from what I've had before." Y'all, Remy must be crying and throwing up seeing all this go down. Because not only did she lose her man, but he's happier than ever without her. And now she's stuck trying to get him back by moving sneaky and sending him photos. But Clarissa is not the one to play with. She's not about to let Remy ruin her relationship, and she's ready for things to get ugly if she has to. But what do y'all think? Do you think Remy is really trying to win Pap back? Or is she just trying to ruin his happiness out of jealousy? And do you think Pap is really going to propose to Clarissa soon? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to check out this next video. Because baby, this tea is not stopping anytime soon.